Well, check.
Check, check. I can hear you.
This is Brett and Allen here, rocking the mic. Sioux City Junior Varsity Tilt here, the IBP Ice Center versus the Fremont Flyers Junior Varsity. Looks like we're going to have Anderson and Johnson here on D to start. Hesse, Andre, and Lynch to start up front. And DeVries in net. And they're off. It's over to Anderson. Anderson mishandles the puck, and Fremont can't capitalize and shoot it wide. Fremont's going to go to work down the corner, but Andre comes out with it. The guy tried to check him from behind, and oh my goodness. Andre just gets blown up by number 98. He's going to go to the box because there's no intent on playing the puck. He had his arms up, and he was just looking to make a statement. That's something that they don't tolerate anymore. If a kid's skating up the ice, it's okay to hit them very hard, but have your stick on the ice and hit shoulder to shoulder. Or hip checks are great. You should try a hip check every now and then. You can make a kid flip upside down if you do a good hip check. We haven't seen one of those lately. So Sioux City's going to go to work here on a power play, but they're going to not be on a power play as they just tripped up the Fremont player. He was on a breakaway. That would have been fun to watch. He was going in the clear on a breakaway, and he got tripped up there. So Sioux City's going to join their Fremont counterpart over there in the penalty box for a couple minutes, and we're going to see what they can do here. 4-on-4. We're going to roll some 4-on-4 time here for a minute 45. Neutral zone faceoff. Fremont chips it in deep. That was Carter Johnson on the Sioux City penalty, by the way. And it's 4-on-4, and Fremont's going to go D to D to Dubois. Dubois is going to pass it back to his partner, who's going up to the right wing there to Dilworth, and Dilworth pumps it across the blue line. Fremont's able to push that one back deep in the zone, make Drake Anderson go get it. Dilworth goes for the big hit on Anderson. He sidesteps him, and now it's JoJo Hope with a body check to take the puck away, and Barker comes out. He mishandles. So it's a bunch of kids mishandling the puck right now. They're just trying to settle into their game here, and this freshly resurfaced ice. Control the puck a little better, and they're just all over the place. We got bodies flying, and it's missing the puck. The defenseman is surely mad there that he missed the puck. He slammed his stick to the ice. He was upset at himself there for a second. Oh my God, I thought we were gonna have two Sioux City guys hit each other. So Fremont is pretty much dominating this 4-on-4 right now, but here's Lynch with a little break. He can't catch up to the puck, so Fremont's going to be able to chip it out to neutral ice where Hesse's going to knock his man down. And I believe that's, oh my goodness. The Fremont player just comes in, stick handles, throw a backhander. That was a nice little offensive play there by Fremont. Here comes Lynchy coming wide. He's looking for a shot, sharp angle. George Johnson can't find the puck. He was doing a spin move while the puck was rimming around the boards. And that one's out to Hesse. Hesse's going to look to make a move wide. He's got some speed. He's looking for a sharp angle. He can't find it, so he regroups around the net. He's circling. Finds a little fancy seam there in the middle. Takes a shot. Ooh, he slow-balled one to the back post, but he was just wide on that. That would have been in if it was on net, as the goalie slid to his left. Here they are grinding along the half wall here. Fremont's able to get it back to neutral ice where Drake Anderson controls. Drake Anderson punches it out to Carter Johnson, who can't handle the puck. He had his body too far forward and lost control there, so Fremont dumps it deep behind the net where 46 will go to work on George Johnson. Johnson chips it to Anderson, and Anderson sauces it. And there's going to be an icing on that play. They were just a little tired, so they decided to just fire one down there, and go get a break on the bench. We still got about, 150 people or more here in the crowd for this JV game here.
Yeah, there's a nice crowd.
Yeah. So Friday night, what else do you have to do? If you're listening, you should just come on down if you're close here to the IBP Ice Center. 3,800 something Stadium Drive, right around that neck of the woods. And you can stop by Clyde's and have yourself a refreshment and come on by. Watch Max Barker drive the lane here. Oh, and he loses the puck. Everyone's having trouble controlling the puck tonight. Both teams here can't get it to settle down, and they're just sliding off their sticks.
Max showing a little frustration there.
Well, he's taking it out on his stick, wasn't he? Those are too expensive. You can't take it out on your stick. I mean, your sticks actually cost, a week's pay for some people.
Yeah, they're not cheap. I know that.
They are not. You know, Drake Anderson was flying up the ice. He had a head of steam, and he lost control of the puck. And there's Lynchy with a chip in. Lynchy's going to go get it himself. Oh, and he puts both feet together. See, when he goes in there to slide, you need to have a wide leg stance, get a wide base when you're going in there deep into the end boards there. Otherwise, you're going to fall or you're going to get hurt. Here's Barker. Barker's grinding hard on the forecheck. He's down there with Johnson. Pawson keeps it in.
Oh,
I thought there was going to be a collision. That looked like a train wreck waiting to happen.
Oh, man.
Here's Double Joe with the shot there, deflected wide. Barker chips it back across the crease here for JoJo. Puts it back in the middle.
Pawson was almost there.
Pawson's had a few goals like that, just kind of teetering around that greasy area right in front there. And there's a big hit on JoJo by the Fremont player. Takes him to the ice, and out comes Barker to Pawson. Pawson's poke checking. He can't get a handle on it. So it goes to Johnson. Johnson to Johnson. About to get my Band-Aids out. Oh, Johnson takes a fall as he tries to pass it across.
Sliding into third.
He was sliding into third there, wasn't he? See, as you see, Hesse's going to get a penalty for that. He just, there's no reason for that. He just came and just tried to plow the guy from behind. As I said, it doesn't matter who's doing it. It's just it's not a good play. You just you play the puck. If you have a chance to poke the puck as you're playing the body and do both, great. But to just go in there and just cross-check someone or just go in there and hammer someone to injure them for no reason is not something we're really looking for in any team, in any sport, really. So we're going to have a neutral zone face-off here. Fremont's going to go up on the power play on a 5-on-4 as Cade Hesse goes to the box. I think he was still mad because somebody broke his stick a couple minutes earlier on that shift before that. I'm not sure what they're trying to do here, but it looks like they're putting a goalie in to serve a penalty.
What do you get, a 2 and a 10?
It doesn't matter what he got. You can't have a goalie serve a penalty. Because then when he steps on the ice, you have two goalies on the ice, and that's illegal. So they're going to make that goalie come back out of the penalty box and put someone else in there. Well, it looks like Coach Manel and Frericks and Lynch over there are short a bit. They've got 3 guys on the bench is all they got. So you look at the Fremont bench here as the camera spans past, and they've got 10 guys plus a goalie on the bench. So Sioux City low on numbers, heavy on heart. They will skate with anybody in the league. They are 4-1 on the season. Fremont is 1-4 on the season. And Fremont is just not afraid to hit and throw the body around. But they're going to find out that You have to hit properly or you're going to spend all afternoon, all evening now in the box. And number 46 goes to the box again for an elbowing call.
Elbow, yep.
As the referee, Bobby Batchelor, emphatically put his elbow up and tapped it a bunch of times, let everybody know. So we're 4-on-4 here for a minute 32, and then Sioux City will go on the power play for a half a minute. It's 0-0 with 8:50 left in the first. Shots are 1-1 on net. It's just a defensive battle here. It's more a battle of who can actually control the puck here. And there's a shot to the net, but that one misses 3 or 4 feet wide. So 4-on-4, let's see if Sioux City can keep some zone time here. Drake Anderson keeps it in. If he touches the puck, then it's fair, but George Johnson touches the puck, so it's a hand pass from Drake. So, George, if you watch the replay, your job is to box out on that player to make sure he can't get the puck and let Drake come and touch it the second time to negate the hand pass.
A little free coaching.
That's your tip for the day. You just box out like a screenplay on the guy. Hold the defender off legally. And 91's going in deep here, but Sioux City runs 3D down to the goal line and creates a wall there so he can't get the corner and turn. Fremont's able to chip it down low here and keep it deep. It's going to Carter Johnson. He makes the inside move off the half wall and chips it up to Andre, who's got speed. But he's trying to do that move across the guy's stick there. In that triangle, you need to go inside the triangle all the way towards the guy's foot and then sweep it across before you make that move. You can't toe drag in his sweeping zone or he'll just knock it away every time, buddy. We're 4-on-4 for another 19 seconds, and Sioux City will have about 30 seconds of power play as they come back to the ice here. It'll be Hesse out of the box in 15 seconds now. So Fremont takes it deep behind their own net, and they try to pass it, but it gets out to Sioux City's D where he can't keep it in, and JoJo doesn't win the race. Fremont's got a 2-on-1. Oh, and he whiffs on the pass.
Swing and a miss.
We've seen it from both teams about 30 times this first period, just a little whiff on the puck play. And I think what's going on is they're all trying to keep their head up so much because it's been a hitting contest here for the first 6 minutes or 8 minutes of the game. And so they're not looking down at the puck much at all, just to make sure that they got their eyes up. Take a hit. There's a hit from behind on Posson. He goes to the ice. There's a hit from behind on Barker. These kids are just pushing each other down. Sioux City's pushing Fremont. Fremont's pushing Sioux City. They're just trying to gain a little momentum here in the game and see who can get the first goal of the night. It's still 0-0. Fremont puts it in deep behind the net, and they chip it out against the side of the goalie's pad. Fremont still has possession. They're going to bounce it back to the D here, and he's going to fire one to the net that's blocked wide. 15, Carter Johnson going in. He lifts the D stick first, or the forechecker stick as he comes in. He's able to get that puck. He chips it down. There should be no call on this, as 2 Fremont players had the ability to play that, and they did not. So generally when a team ices the puck and you concede play by not putting your stick down to get the puck or make an effort to it, they let the icing go and wave it off, and that time they did not. That one's into the stands by Carter Johnson. So we're going to have a face-off to the left of DeVries here. We're back to 5-on-5 action with 6:09 left in the first period.
Oh.
And we got Jake Posson.
Oh.
It's going to be offside.
That come out. Man, that was close.
Jake was spinning and spinning and spinning out of control. We have nobody commenting on the board here. We had 21 people watching at the same time, for goodness sakes. Holy smokes. There's Colin Andre. We got a 3-on-2 developing here. He loses control of the puck. It's the tail of the tape here. It's who can control the puck is probably going to come out with the first goal here. And Fremont has been out skating Sioux City in the neutral zone for the most part, but Sioux City's had more possession. And there's Johnson on the forecheck as the Fremont player shoots it into his own bench.
Heads up over there, boys.
That was Coddington just ripping one at its backup goalie there. Yeah, I guess he figured the backup goalie didn't have any shots on him yet, so might as well give him one too. The Fremont goalie has 1 shot or 2 shots against him, and the Sioux City goalie has 1 shot he's saved. That one comes back to Anderson, who fires one. It's tipped. Carter Johnson tipped that one just over the net. He was looking to tip that one down to make it go down, but he got under the puck and sailed it into the net there. Good try, Carter Johnson. He's telling Drake to keep that shot lower so I can get over top of it with my stick. So here's Fremont skating it up the right side. Bounce pass off the wall. He's going to take it wide with speed. He's looking to pass it to the center. For about the millionth time this period, can't gain control to make the centering pass. For goodness sakes, boys. Somebody's got to make a goal here. And Lynchy's taking this one deep. He bounces himself off the boards. So out to Anderson. Anderson controls, fires it down low into the hot spot there, and Sioux City can't keep it in. No rebounds. Back out to Barker. Barker chips it towards the net, and the goalie's just content to cover this one up with 4:40 left in the first period here. Shots are 2-1 Sioux City. This one's been back and forth, up and down the ice, with players having huge opportunities to take shots or make scoring plays across the crease area, and they've just mishandled the puck every single time. We've had 3 shots by Sioux City that have reached the net and 1 by Fremont. Here's number 46 going deep into the corner. He's battling. He gets ridden off the puck by JoJo Hope, but it comes back to the D. Fremont's D is able to keep it in, keep the pucks alive. That blue line's so important, and there's a shot. Nice shot. Fremont with a good shot on net there. And that one comes back out to Fremont's number 8. And he hits the pipe. Oh, my goodness. We finally had a couple scoring chances. So Colin Andre had the back checker's stick blade. Oh, here's a shot, possibly. No. In between his toque, and that's why he fell down. The blade was in his toque, which is his blade holder of his blade. It rides on the bottom of your skate boot. He was upset about that, but there was no call because it was incidental. It's out to Fremont, and Fremont can't keep it in. It's stolen by Johnson. They stay onside. Johnson slips it over. Good defense by number 17.
Very good D.
Yeah, when you're playing D on a 2-on-1, you really risk it going over to the puck carrier. Your job is to take the guy without the puck and let the goalie take the guy with the puck, but he risked it, and he came up big. Here's Johnson. And this is wide. So Fremont, their defense with a nice little stutter step move to create a little space back in the zone there. Firing pucks down the ice at the linesman. So we got 2:42 left in the first. How do you think they're looking, Al?
I don't know yet. They're skating fast.
Yes, they are.
But they're actually skating faster than the puck. They can't keep a handle on it.
They're definitely outskating the puck. That's usually not the case in hockey, but it is this evening. Oh, and Max Barker just sends a guy to the ice there. Good back check by Barker. So out they come. Flying out here down the middle, and that's Lynch going in on the play and forces the goalie to cover up. So the Sioux City Metros JV are going to have an offensive zone face-off here with 2:20 left in the first. And that one is held in by Drake Anderson. Good job, Drake. And then he sends his forwards off to work down there. And they're able to chip it out as Anderson just went way back here to center ice after he kept the puck in. I don't know why he did that, but there's Barker on the return, and
he's in there grinding it out.
he takes a hit for his effort there. Yeah. There's Sioux City keeping the puck in good there. Fremont's going after it down low. Here's the kid who made the good play on defense. Another good play. Oh, what's going to happen?
Oh,
Run in
man.
front. Here comes that number 8. Oh, my goodness.
That was a 3-on-1 coming.
3-on-1, and that kid outskated the puck. Let's get the puck first. He's got it now. He got it in, but he's out of gas. So here comes Anderson. He's got 2 guys attacking, so he passes to an open skater. Johnson can't control. So Drake flops that one out to center ice where he's going to run his forward straight off the bench on a line change. They're looking to shoot, and they shoot it really wide.
Very wide.
Need to recalibrate that stick, I think. There's another one of those missed opportunities. Both teams here just misconnecting on things. And Drake Anderson just pushes this guy to the ice. That could be his MO. He's just trying to play physical tonight, I guess. Look at this kid. He's flying. He's burning up the zone. He fires one. Goalie with a good save on that one.
Nice glove.
Nice wheels there, number 46 from Fremont. Spinning around the zone. So 30 seconds left in the first period here. And a 0-0 tie. Fremont wins the puck down into the corner where Sioux City takes it, and then Fremont comes out with it, and they've got a guy in the crease, and they just missed him. And by just missed him, it was like 8 feet. So here's Carter Johnson. He pulls up. He hands it off. George gets tripped from behind. Is there going to be a penalty shot? No, just the hooking call. That was a good play by Carter Johnson. He got it over to the middle to the man streaking down there, and he was a little too far in the open, and the Fremont defender had to pull him down. You know, that's a good move by the Fremont defense. Chances on a breakaway like that are, you know, pretty high. So pull him down and let your penalty kill go to work. Your penalty kill is working tonight, so. And there's Fremont's penalty kill, pushing the puck up out of the zone, and there's only 5 seconds left in this period. So here comes Fremont. If they looked at the board, they know they need to shoot it. Not enough time for a shot there. And they're going to take a minute or 2 break here at their benches, discuss the first period, and we'll switch ends with the goaltenders and start the second period. In hockey, the goalies switch ends every period. So this is the long change where the goalie's all the way down away from your bench. So your defense has to change at the proper time, or they'll get caught having to skate the length of the ice chasing the opponents with the puck. That was a loud one, Alan. What was that?
Just trying to make a volume adjustment. I turned it too far.
We've got plenty of volume here if we need it. Most of the time we're just talking to ourselves, so it's all good. Doesn't work anymore.
Is it that one or is it this one here?
Well, no, because we're still talking even though we can't hear it when we do this one. Because it's still going up here, so that just means we can't hear. but everyone else can hear. Remember all those things you said last game?
I know.
Just kidding.
I got to be careful.
He told us all the passwords to his bank account and everything.
Yep.
If you were listening.
PIN, everything.
We got it. We're going to be thousandaires.
Good level. Yeah.
Here we are, start of the second period. Sioux City Metro's JV will be going from right to left now. Fremont from left to right in the black. Sioux City in the white. Sioux City on a power play still. And that's a shot and a goal by Brendan Lynch. As he circles the net, comes out, does a spin around, and puts it up top there for the first goal of the game. Brendan Lynch on the board. 1-0, Sioux City Metro's JV.
Nice shot.
All in one motion, he turned his hips, opened up, and shot at the same time. It's a good play. Brendan Lynch had a good weekend last weekend. He was on fire. That one's off to Lynch's side. He's going to gather the puck, but he taps the guy in the shin guards instead of putting his stick on the ice and takes a return slash for his effort. There's number 98 taking a lunge hit at Andre in the center of the ice there. Andre takes it wide right. He's got speed to the right. He's taking it all the way down in the corner. He gets ridden off. There's no room over there. As Fremont's defending well. They played the angle just right on that play. And Fremont chips it over to Andre. He regroups in the corner, puts it in the center, where the goalie covers that one up. That's a soft, easy save for the goaltender. So 1-0 if you're just joining us. 14 minutes left in the second period here. We're just getting started in the second. Brendan Lynch gets on the board with a power play goal.
Getting that net situation straightened out there.
Better get something straightened out. There's Posson. He takes the fall in front. And Drake Anderson rips one towards the net where Posson just chips it around. He's looking for the cycle play to his winger. They can't connect, so Hesse has to skate all the way back with this one. He's going to hit the brakes behind the net. Oh, and he sheds a defender and gets tripped up. No call on the play. I'm not sure.
That was a pretty blatant trip there, I would think.
Pretty blatant trip. Yeah, he hooked both feet out from under him. And better watch Hesse now. Sometimes he gets a little mad on the no call, and he might go after this guy and try and trip him. You know how kids are. Darn kids.
Gotta fix that injustice.
Yes, yes, they will balance the scales of equality there themselves. And that puck was actually onside. He pulled it into the zone and then dropped it back onto the blue line. So for those of you at home who thought it might have been off, which I did initially, it was not. And here's Drake Anderson, sidesteps a forechecker, gets it up to Carter Johnson, who sidesteps his man. But the defense does a great job, but then puts it right back to Johnson's stick in the corner, and Johnson's going to shoot. He gets blockered away by the goaltender, and now they're battling for it again, where Lynchie's down low here. Brendan Lynch doing his work in the corner here, trying to take it away from a guy twice his size. And the defense has to ice that one down. They're 5-on-5 again, so that's going to be an icing call all the way back to the goaltender for the faceoff. Sioux City Metro's leading 1-0 here in this junior varsity tilt on Friday night. Couple minutes into the second period here. Shots are 7-3 Sioux City. And that's Andre on the draw. They win it back to Anderson, who fires a wrist shot high and hard. Goalie goes into the simple butterfly position and snatches that one. Pretty standard save there, run-of-the-mill save. Andre turns with the puck. He keeps the puck. He pushes it down in the corner to go after it himself. They rim it around. Anderson backs out of the zone, looking for reinforcements. And number 18 goes by him down in the corner, but that one's going to be an icing play again, just out of the reach of the Fremont forward. So the faceoff will come all the way back. So Fremont wins this one, and they come out fast. They're flying. They got a 3-on-2 developing if they catch up, but Hesse's back on the back check. Makes it a 3-on-3, and Hesse breaks it up. Takes the puck away from everybody. That's a great play there by Hesse. Trail in the play. He just read that one, timed everything right, and picked that pass off. Now he chips one in, and he goes in for it himself. He's going to slide in here and hope his D keeps it in for him. So all that work wasn't for nothing. All that work generated a shot on goal, and now we're going to have an offensive zone faceoff. Good pressure by Hesse. George Johnson and JoJo Hope on D here, starting off. Carter Johnson taking the draw. Max Barker on left wing. Posson on right wing. Johnson dives for some reason.
I don't know what he. I don't know if he got tripped or.
No, he just dove, I think. It was just practice. We used to practice that as mites, so he's just showing off his skills. Scoring attempt by Fremont is blockered away by DeVries. We used to teach them to dive and slide so they could get up quicker, to teach them how to get up quicker. And
oh, so he was just practicing.
He's practicing, yeah.
Yeah.
Making sure he still remembers it. Just the basics. We're doing the basics here, ladies and gentlemen. Fundamentals, with an emphasis on fun. Fremont gets that one in deep there. Johnson's going to hold up and let it go by. Through to Barker. Barker tries to chip it to the center, but the center wasn't curling. This one's over to Johnson. Johnson's back here. He's the centerman, I think. He dangles. Gets it out of the zone at least, across the blue line, where he gives it up to Fremont, and they've got a 2-3-on-3 developing possibly. Now we got a back checker, so it's 3-on-4. We got a man advantage here for Sioux City if they just put some pressure on. You need to get two guys on the puck when you have the man advantage there, boys. Instead of two guys watching while one guy's working. Same thing, Fremont's changing, and we got one guy on the puck. They've regained possession now, and JoJo's circling, and he makes a pass out to the neutral zone. Stops a little bit of pressure as Fremont grabs the puck and comes in hard, but George Johnson breaks up that play, and off the backboard, the goalie's able to just control it and freeze it down.
Well, this is one short bench, isn't it?
This is one short bench. You look over there, there's three guys on the bench and now a fourth guy coming. So we played Okoboji a couple weekends ago, and that's what their bench looked like. They had 5 on the ice and 4 on the bench.
Yeah.
That's what you call the dream team. If you're a skater, you're getting plenty of ice time.
All right.
Sit and slide. Let's go. I can tell you these players would much rather have that than 4 lines and not get to play.
All right.
And that's going to be a face-off over here. So DeVries making a few saves down here. Shot totals are 9-7 now. Lynch with a high hit. No call on that. Oh, that was a good defensive play there by Fremont as the sauce pass came. It was looking for Lynch on the breakaway. Number 52 or 52 here. Just snapped that one out of midair. Look at that one. That's Rusty Wortman with his second play of the game. He just knocks that waist-high puck out of midair. That's from all those years of playing baseball. Just all-around athlete. This one goes behind the net to George Johnson. George Johnson curls to relieve pressure. It's up to Carter Johnson. Carter Johnson's going to chip it ahead, but
Lynch, just a little too out of reach.
Drake comes in with a head of steam there. Falls down. I don't know what he's doing. Just skates in and falls down. It's a new maneuver. Got to give a shout out to Darren Bradley, the old Fremont coach, who was coached a lot of these kids for years. He's out in Seattle, Washington, in that area, helping coach the Everett Silvertips AAA team. Ran into him in Blaine, Minnesota a month or so ago. And well, Cade Bradley, who played with a lot of these young men here, is having a good time out there. So hope you guys are doing well. And have a happy Thanksgiving next week. And another happy Thanksgiving whenever Canadian Thanksgiving is. Because he's Canadian. He's a 50-50. So Carter Johnson's down here in the corner.
Couldn't get it was stuck to his hand.
Yeah, Drake Anderson caught that puck. Someone shot it and he just caught it out of midair because it was going to hit him anyway. And he just was surprised. He didn't know what to do. Was he trying to drop it? I don't know if he was trying to drop it even. He's like, I don't know what to do.
He just kind of spun around holding on to it. I don't know.
If he would have dropped it, the Fremont guy would have hit it on goal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, technically that's caught in equipment and that wouldn't be a penalty since
it looked like he was trying to shake it out of his hand.
But the Fremont coach is not happy about it. He believes that he intentionally caught it, made a fake move to pass it, and didn't pass it because obviously Fremont was going to have a scoring opportunity. And he might be right.
But we'll never know.
Well, we can watch the replay, but the referees have the final call, no matter if we agree with them or not. According to our league broadcast, obviously we have to be nice to everybody and treat everyone equally and with respect, which we definitely try to do, but we definitely differ in opinions sometimes.
Yes.
Because we see the game from a totally different angle up here in bird's eye view, which is much easier to probably call than down there if you're on that ice and you're a referee. You're just dodging bullets. You're trying. Look at him. Bobby's trying to get out of the way so he doesn't get ran over down there. Plus, watch the puck. Plus, watch the players. It's tough being a ref. Plus, not get run over by some of these big old giant kids. There's a hit right there. Collision. There's another collision. And Lynch with the puck. That's not the guy you want to see. Oh my gosh, he's dangerous when he gets in close.
I thought we were going to see a number change up there on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's been a while now. It's been about 8 minutes since we saw our last goal. 13 shots to 7. Sioux City with the advantage. 1-0-0. Sioux City with the advantage. 7:09 left in the second period. Here we are 5-on-5, ladies and gentlemen. Live from Sioux City, Iowa. This is what they call heaven. Is this heaven? Nope, it's Iowa. Or wait, yes, it's Iowa. I'm not sure how that one goes. Well, that was Posson just jamming that one. And I think he jammed it in, but
Wasn't nobody down there to call it a goal, though.
nobody to call it a goal, so the goalie sneaks that one out.
He did that last week, too.
It's a smart move by the goaltender. Just quickly sneak that one out back across the line. If it was even in, we'll never know.
I think that's how he scored one of his goals last week. He was just slapping it in.
Just slapping it in, huh?
Yeah.
Right on. You drive about a quarter mile up the highway here, you'll run into the Sioux City sewer smell. This is directly as a result of the city of Sioux City being negligent and not putting something in control to stop that smell from escaping the buildings and making the whole world stink. They said in the newspaper 20 years ago they had it under control and they were building covers over it, and the whole thing smells like a giant truck stop bathroom.
Right.
Like, it's bad.
There's other words we could call that, but
It's horrible. Anytime you drive to the ice rink, you know, that's why people call it the sewer.
you know you're getting close when that smell hits you.
You know, you can walk to the rink once you smell that smell. Just follow your nose. Sioux City, man down on that Lynch penalty. So Lynch has got 1:40 left in his penalty, and Sioux City's going to kill this one off. Colin Andre is down there behind the net, just disrupting play. He's going to race this guy up the boards and angle him off.
He's down there wreaking havoc.
That was terrific, but Hesse mishandles, and jeez, number 46 comes with a shot on goal. That was a nice reverse move, but Johnson throws it over to the other D on the other side. So Fremont's got the puck here, and they're going to the net. But it looked like the first period there again as they mishandled. Drake Anderson had the chance there to just rim that as hard as he could and clear the zone, and he just softly threw it back to the Fremont D. I just don't understand that move, but maybe he'll watch and see that and understand that he needs to just hit that as hard as he possibly can.
Yeah. That needs to be a home run.
Yep. And that kid can hit home runs, man. He played on our all-star baseball team growing up, and he can sure swing it. There's a pass to the front, and Fremont's got numbers in front. Sioux City's clogging it up. Just sticks in the lane, doing a great job killing this.
Oh my goodness.
That young man there wishes he had that one back. That puck jumped just a little bit, but he didn't bend his knees on that slap shot. And if you know anything about hockey, you know when you shoot that slap shot, you need to press that stick into the ice a little to guarantee that you're not fanning over the puck. He didn't catch any ice, but a tiny bit with the toe of his stick. George Johnson working down deep, and there's 4 seconds left in this, and 3, 2, 1, and Brendan Lynch is going to be out of the penalty box. 5-on-5 again. So now we're in the zone, and we're going to have a little more pressure as Lynch joins the attack. Lynch comes in here, keeps the puck in. He's going to look for a shot, but he passes that off to Barker, who shoots, and that one's saved.
Carter Johnson down in there looking like he was going to sweep something up, but
He's always looking to sweep something up, isn't he?
nothing wrong with that.
He's got some good hands on him. He gets down there low, and he can stick handle in traffic. He can stick handle in a phone booth. He's got some silky mitts. That's what the boys call them. D to D here to Anderson. Anderson with a really smart move in the backhand spin to put it back in the corner. It looked like he was thinking that, oh, and he gets burned, and he pulls his man down.
No call?
That's definitely a call, yeah. Bobby saw that one from way back at the goal line. Well, Drake got beat there at the line. He just, he didn't use all the tools in his toolbox to keep that one in. As the puck was coming out, he mishandled it, and then it got off to his right, and he sidestepped it and tried to just one-hand push it. And kudos to the Fremont player for just coming through with speed and just kicking that one ahead.
Yeah.
So Sioux City's going to have to kill off another penalty. 2 minutes tripping for Drake Anderson. So here's Fremont in front. Oh, and he misses. Shoots it just wide to the right, and they're grinding down low, and this is what you want to do if you're Sioux City. You want to put pressure on these guys down here and disrupt this power play. Just sticks on them constantly. There you go. Sioux City doing a terrific job on this penalty kill right now.
Very good so far.
A lot of energy on that PK and a lot of sticks that were active. It's really annoying if you're on the power play and people just keep skating at you, like swinging their sticks around in the lanes. So good job for them for disrupting the play. And there's Andre. He just backhands one back to the same guy. They're going to overlap and shoot it to the net where it's deflected wide. Now it's behind the net. George Johnson going down there. Andre with a nice pass to his teammate Hesse, who dangles at the blue line. He dumps it in. There's no icing because there's 1:13 left in this power play. And Andre's taking the puck out. He dumps it back in the zone. Fremont's got it behind the net. They're looking to set up. They got 56 seconds left in the power play. Bringing the puck up the ice is Peterman. He shoots off the goalie's pad. It's blocked aside. Defense pushes it out to the point. Point's going to go D to D, and that's broken up by Hesse. That's Hesse's thing, man. He just breaks up those little passes. He reads them so well. Now he's going to go down here, and he's going to force this guy to go one way or the other. He's not going to stand there and give him a chance to set up. He's going to force him. He's going to head over here and force this guy to make a play. You want to force this guy to make a bad pass, or a decision at least. If he doesn't want to pass, you force him to make a decision and pass it or eat it. And that's what Sioux City did right there. Oh my goodness, man off the bench. They almost went on a breakaway, open ice. That's Brendan Lynch. He gets tripped up. No call on that one. A little bit of sword fight there in the corner, and this one's going to be iced by Fremont. 2 minutes left in the second period here. It's a 1-goal lead by Sioux City. 15-9 are the shots on goal. And we're going to have an ozone face-off for the Sioux City Junior Varsity Metros. They're playing the Fremont Flyers Junior Varsity out of Fremont, Nebraska. They play out of the Seidner Ice Arena right on the YMCA campus there.
It's a nice facility there.
It's absolutely wonderful, and they have the new aquatic center next door too, and the pool at the Y, the old pool, and tennis courts, and obviously the King's Tree right across the street if you want a refreshment. There's a shot kept in by JoJo Hope. Carter's looking to backhand pass that one in the corner for the cycle, but no one was reading with him. So now it's a 50-50 battle down in the corner. It's Lynch not coming out with it, and this Fremont skating away in a 3-on-2. They got a 3-on-2 right now and an overlap crisscross, and Heinen goes to the net, and he can't make it happen. It looked like he was trying to make a pass play, and he had a prime opportunity for a scoring play himself. So if he had to do that one 3 out of 4 times, I bet he shoots. There's Johnson up to Lynch. Lynch is going to fake the inside and take it out to the left here. He runs out of room because 46 is just a little bit faster than him when Lynch is tired at the end of his shift. Anderson down on his behind back here. Number 98 just lets it skip between his feet, so that one goes for icing. 43 seconds left in the second period. After this 43 seconds played, we're going to have an ice scrape here before the third period. So we'll have a little bit of a 15-minute break if you're wondering if you can get away from your screen. This game will continue in about 15 or 20 minutes after this ice scrape here. It's coming in 40 seconds here. So Sioux City wants to make sure they keep it deep in the Fremont zone here for the last half minute of the period. Make sure there's no opportunities. Nice little sidestep move. Open by Hesse, and he rips one. Just inches over the top crossbar there. Andre's going to try and do the same thing, curl in. And he just loses the puck, so he just knocks it backwards. And Anderson gets beat to the puck, but the guy tried to get ahead of the puck and pull it backwards with his feet. So Sioux City's going to have to try and kill off 5 seconds here without giving up a shot on goal deep in their zone. That one's up into the netting, and that's the end of the period. That second period is over. Shots are 15-9, 1-0. Sioux City Metro's JV leads it, and we'll talk to you in 15 or 20 minutes.
Hello? Hello? I don't think it is. I can't hear myself.
Can you hear yourself now?
Oh, I can. Now that you've turned it up.
Is this bus going downtown? I think it is. And there is a saucy sauce pass to Anderson, who rips one right at the kneecaps of the defender. Hit the pipe.
Oh, man. Close.
That one comes out to Anderson. Anderson's going to regroup. He's looking to fire one to the right. He gives a little give and go play. He takes a hip check. There's no call on that. That was a hip on hip. Actually, it was incidental contact. The guy wasn't even trying to hit him. Look at this moves. Holy smokestacks. It's Max Barker with about 15 little moves there. Gets the legs taken out from under him. More of an offensive zone face-off here, ladies and gentlemen. 13:39 left in the third. Just getting going here in the third. First couple shifts. 1-0, Sioux City Metro's JV, leading the Fremont Flyers JV. Barker's grinding in the corner, but Fremont comes out with it. He's got a full head of steam. Takes a hit to the ice by Drake Anderson. And Anderson turns and pivots. He gets hooked a little. He shakes that one off. It's good back check by that Fremont number 8 there. He's all over Anderson, and that helps Fremont regain control of the puck down here. Sioux City with the pass up to the front. Oh my goodness. That was Carter Johnson with that tip play, wasn't it? What a terrific pass, trying to set up Pawson on the backside. And I'm not sure what that call was, but who do we got here? Hesse? Hesse with the shot just wide. George Johnson coming over to keep it in. Can't keep it in. It's out to the neutral zone where JoJo's going to take a look over his shoulder and find a teammate. He can't. Fremont gives it right back to George Johnson, who loses the puck. Got some first period jitters still going on here. Deep into the game. Oh, and that Savoy just stuck his foot out trying to trip someone there going by.
That's not good.
That was kind of not nice. And that puck goes out of play.
A little chirping going on over there, I think, between JoJo and one of the Fremont players.
I was just telling him where to eat tonight after the game. Hot spots where the coupons are good for.
McDonald's. Take them to McDonald's.
Yeah, then they won't make it home with having to make a restroom break. Fremont's only an hour away. Just stop twice to relieve themselves. You want to have a hockey player, you better fuel that tank with some high energy, nutritious food.
Straight from McDonald's.
This is a sport that takes a lot of energy here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get your fruits and vegetables and fresh meats, and unless you're a vegetarian or a vegan, then you want to make sure you have some chickpeas and beans and tofu and all the good stuff that they have. Keep fueled up.
Carbs,
keep that engine fueled up. You got to treat yourself like a race car. You only want to put good fuel in if you want to go fast. There's a nice little hip check right off there by the defense, JoJo. And JoJo puts the shoulder into him, and
Ooh.
the net comes off a little bit there, it looked like, but it bounced right back on. And Fremont's unable to keep it in. The kid's sliding all over the ice. Peterman fell down, and he's back up. I think he hurt his right knee.
Just about took our backup goalie out over there on that. Hit the glass and bounced back.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping over there. That's why it's always a good idea if you're a backup goalie. You should get a notepad and you should stay active in the game. Do a shot chart where the shots are coming from, area on the ice, whether they're going high or low, they backhand, forehand, snapshot, slap shot. Just tally those all up so you can help your partner out there. You got to be a partner if you're going to be a goalie. There, you each help each other out because these two split games. Generally, if we see DeVries today, we're going to see Sanderson tomorrow. Well, we got both coaches over there who are temporary linesmen.
Yelling for off.
Yeah, they had their arms in the air for the offsides. I don't know if they have their officiating cards, but they're practicing for it right now. Good for them. That'll get you thrown out of some hockey games, though. Some referees don't like that when coaches keep calling the penalties or the offsides and stuff. Look at that play. Fremont with the goal. Holy smokes. Just relentless pressure straight ahead, and Sioux City's defense collapsed. Sioux City just backed in and stopped. They stopped going for the puck and started reaching, and that's what happens. Fremont was able to win the draw to the right, put a shot on net, and the right defenseman turned and didn't know who to cover. There was two guys coming on him, and the winger didn't come back with him. So we got a 1-1 tie hockey game here with 10:38 left in the third period. Shots are pretty close, 17-12 Sioux City. Scoring chances are even closer as Fremont's had just as many as Sioux City. They've had about 6 or 7 scoring chances apiece that were either broken up by a stick or a shin guard. 77 Heinen just going for the two-hand push hit, not going for the puck at all there. And that one. Don't remember that one in USA Hockey Checking School, but sometimes you got to improvise. Here we got a 2-on-1 developing. Oh, and that's just a good stick by Carter Johnson. Just wraps up number 10 from Fremont there. About another half a second, that would have been probably a hold or an interference, but he got away with it there, because it was just instantaneous. Wraps this one around to Hesse, who's looking to create a 2-on-1 here on the right side and gets it broken up. We're going to have, what's that call?
I don't know. What was that, like a delayed offsides call?
There was no offside, so I'm not really sure, because the guy who would have been offsides had both feet in the air as he jumped over the blue line as Hesse moved the puck. So if both skates are in the air, you are not offsides. I think. I don't know that rule. What if your whole body is offsides ahead of the play just a little bit, but you haven't landed on the ice yet because both are in the air as the puck comes across from the second guy? Boy, that's one to ask the refs. Obviously, the linesman here called that offside, but I don't know the official ruling on that. This one goes up here to Lynch, who just chips it deep, and he's content to get a line change. Fresh bodies out there. We got Andre on the forecheck. He's trying to angle the guy off to create some space for his D to pick up the puck, and he does. His helper, Max Barker, chips it right back to the Fremont player, though. There's a nice active stick by George Johnson. Looks like both teams are kind of slowing down here on their pace. A little bit tired. I understand Fremont's tired. They've had about 9 of these players skating the varsity game already. Barker just throws one out in front, praying for something. That's one of those plays that you try not to make. You don't want to make too many hope plays where you just throw a puck over and hope somebody gets it. You want to hold on to it until you have a definite line of sight and you're passing to somebody or shooting. There's a little nifty breakout, but Fremont just taps it ahead too far and they can't get control. Here's one by Barker. Just let it go in deep there. Can't catch the pass, and Fremont's going to break out. They're going to the wing, back to the centerman. Centerman can't catch up to the puck, and that one's chipped by Hesse. Hesse's creating some space here, and he gets knocked off the shot. He regains it behind the net. Let's see what he can do. He's grinding. He's creating space for himself. His helper comes in, and again, not sure what the call is here. We've had a ton of these, not sure what the call is. The net's not off. The back of the net raised up a couple inches, but never came off. Play was still alive behind the net. Just about 10 random whistles here between the varsity and JV game. If you missed the varsity game, holy cow, there was an offensive check by Jones, 91, on Andre. That was just a heck of a play by Jones there. That's what you want. When you're carrying the puck and someone's going to hit you, you kind of catch them by surprise by giving them the cold shoulder first. It's just good awareness, seeing a guy coming to angle you off and make an initial contact. Here's Fremont coming to the right, and not able to get that one in. Andre stands his ground on the line. They dump one in. DeVries gloves it and drops it down to Anderson. Anderson's behind the net, pulls it behind his back. He's looking for help. There's nobody there to pass to. Everyone's in front of the net. No one's off to the side to catch a pass. And then Fremont throws one out front. And that one's kick saved by Colin Andre, who's going to skate it up the ice here, up the right wing. And doesn't have enough speed to get by Heinen. JoJo's going to keep this one in, hopefully. He's looking to pass to his partner, but it was broken up by 14, who's got a small little chance here. Shrugged away by Anderson. Puck comes out. Johnson's looking to make a play on it off the shin guards, and they regroup. So here comes Fremont on the regroup. It goes to Anderson off the boards. He passes it right to the Fremont D. And Max Barker picks up the loose change on the porch and gives it to Pawson. Pawson gives it back. He's coming in. He's got Pawson. And he fires it 6 feet to the left of the net. He had Pawson for the easy slide over top end. He elected to do the old Fremont breakout play.
There's a lot of chasing going on out here.
Yeah, you know, they're definitely not going to where the puck's going to be. They're all going after where the puck is. See, there's another guy going after it. Johnson with a shot. Who's that with the puck? That was Barker with a nifty little back play and dumped it in deep. And George Johnson in here attacking the play. That one's right out to Hesse, who's going to misfire. And then Lynch takes the elbow to the face and drops his stick. His number 98's getting physical there. Hesse's looking to slash the puck away. They're just swatting at the puck now. Can't catch up to this guy. This guy's got some speed, and they jam it home. Fremont crowds the net. There is no call on that. Number 8 was standing in the blue paint. That's an instant whistle and a face-off outside the zone as he stands in the blue paint while the puck's behind the net. And the puck shoots across in there, and he bangs it home. I'm going to watch that replay real quick just to make sure. Oh, he only had 1 foot in the paint, so that's perfectly legal probably. And that's a goal by Fremont. They're up 2-1. Good job, Fremont. I can't understand what he's saying over there. Brock, maybe? Let's say that name so we can, let's see if we can get that name here. If we had a computer that would work here. Anyone wants to donate a computer to the Metros? Holy smokes. I got a boat anchor here that doesn't work, so number 8 scored. Number 8's been flying up and down the ice the whole game. Good for him. He got rewarded there going to the front of the net and tipped in that rebound. So the Metros are on their heels now. They're down by 1. It's 1-2. The Fremont Flyers are ahead in this one. There's Anderson with the turn. Anderson's going to take this one up the left side. Catches Lynch standing still. That's passed over to 91, who shoots it into the netting up there.
Oops, I guess I better get the camera moving here.
Go ahead and move the camera to follow the play. That's fine. If you have to. Four minutes, 13 seconds left in the third period. Shots are 18-15 Sioux City, but they're being outscored 2-1. And here's Lynch on the breakaway. And here's another errant whistle. There better be a penalty this time. This is like the 5th time in this game where they just blew the whistle when Sioux City had a breakaway. This is getting to be ridiculous.
Nothing?
The play was clearly out of the zone and Lynch was on a breakaway, and then they blew the whistle. There was nothing to warrant anything down in this zone. You guys can rewatch this play 100 times and tell me what it is if you're a referee. Please chime in. I'll definitely be asking the refs after the game what that was for clarification. And the other 4 times for clarification as well. Like where the back of the net just bumped up but never did come off as the play was behind there. That was another one that's unclear. Look at this kid dangling. Holy smokes. No one can stop him. He passes back to the point. Drake Anderson has to block that one on the way to the net. They're battling for space out there. Fremont's just using their body a little bit better now. They're boxing out, controlling the puck. See if Posson can get it out. Posson gets it out. He needs to protect this puck or get it off to somebody. And Fremont has numbers. Sioux City's got 3 guys back and just 2 on the forecheck. They need to get that 3rd guy up there to help them in the cycle. And at this point, you're losing with 3 minutes in the game. You need to activate your defense and get one of your defense up in the offensive play as well. The other thing is not going to end in a win. At 2:50 left in this game, and you're losing by a goal. So you definitely should be activating your D as Drake Anderson stands back here about 30 feet from the play. He's got great hands and a great shot. Here we go. We got a 3-on-1 developing. Colin takes it wide, hands it off. Oh my goodness. The goaltender, look at where the goaltender is. He's on the left post. He's almost outside the net. If Lynch just slides that back over to the guy who passed it to him, that is...
We'd be tied by now.
Oh my gosh. That's getting your cake and eating it too. That would have tied it up, but he just throws a shot and that one's going wide and the goalie slides over to block it outside of the net. Lynch will watch this replay and then he'll see where that goal was going to be. He's not a selfish player either. He's just a good player. he's oh my gosh, number 23 Wortman just hands one out to Anderson. Anderson's injured. No call on the play here.
I don't know what that was. Like they just kind of get their skates tangled up?
Well, not really. Wortman had his stick at his waist. It looked like might have been a spearing in the lower section there of the body. He like speared the toe of his stick into it. But you can't call what you can't see.
Yep.
So if your vision is obscured or whatever the word is there, then Can't call it. Can't make up calls. It is getting rough over there. It's turning into a hockey game, for goodness sakes. We got 1:30 left in this game, and that goalie's still in the net. I don't know if Sioux City's trying to get their goalie out and get the man advantage. Looks like they're going to have an icing call here and the chance to get 6 skaters out there. They used their timeout already, I believe, didn't they not?
I think so.
Now the referees are having a shindig here about where this face-off's going to take place. It's going to be to the left of Keegan DeVries, the goaltender. Sioux City's defensive zone. 1:35 left in this game. It's 2-1 Fremont. The Fremont center just got kicked out of the circle. Sioux City wins that draw, and they're taking it straight ahead. Nice play by Andre. Shoots one off the goalie's melon. And that one goes up into the netting. So now Sioux City's able to pull that goaltender. Keegan DeVries, we do not have that on camera. He went flying to the bench as Andre went flying up the ice, and he went in the door, tumbled over, and did a cartwheel on the bench head first. I wish we had 2 cameras so we could replay that. I don't think he thinks anyone saw it because Andre was on a breakaway, but I saw it. It's called split vision. You got to have split vision in this game. So it's 1:13 left, and Sioux City's dumping it in. They got 6 skaters on the ice in lieu of a goaltender. There's no one in net. It's an empty net now as Barker turns with the puck, and he's looking to make a backhand play. Anderson can't keep that one in. He takes a knee and tries to catch it like a shortstop, and it just leaves the zone. So we're going to regroup with Barker here coming in ahead of steam. And Fremont is able to cover that one up. 50 seconds left in this game. Score is 1-2 Fremont. Sioux City skaters are going to come over to the bench. We must have some sort of a timeout here, so one of the teams have called a timeout, or maybe they're just doing a fake timeout. So 50 seconds left, 0.2. Not that that matters, but 1-2. Oh, it was a Fremont penalty. So we've got a 6-on-4 here. Sioux City's defense, they're just dumping it into the corner. And that's going to be a shot on net, and Fremont's going to have a chance at an empty net here. And he scores it. And number 91 scores it, and that's probably his first goal of the year. Jones, he had the nice opportunity earlier. He slides his stick through his hand like Zorro putting his sword back in his sheath. That's how they celebrate sometimes. So that's going to register as an empty netter by Zorro. Zorro Jones.
Having fun.
That's how you got to celebrate every goal, man. This is high school hockey. Empty net or not. And Anderson goes up high on a player there. So there's 15 seconds left in this, and it's 5-on-4 Sioux City. They're unable to break the zone here. Anderson's going to take a hit from 47. 47 picks up the puck. Gets a hit back from Anderson. And they are riling the crowd up here as the home team takes a loss. They're going to go down 4-2.
Is it 4-2-1 now?
4-2-1. 4-2-1, and Fremont's going to go to 2-4 and something, or 2-4 on the year. So here we are from Sioux City on a Friday night, and Fremont has come out on top 3-1. Final shots on goal 21-17. And this game is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Fremont with a road victory on Friday night. They just plain and simply outmatched the Sioux City Metros JV in the physicality game. They took it into the corners. They skated hard into every check, and they just, were more physical than Sioux City there in the beginning of the game, and that was the factor of the whole thing. It weighed in on the second period pretty heavily.
Yeah, it did.
You could see players shying away from things and stuff like that. So we are out of here. Game over.